Alrighty, we are now on our love in separation. So, what is that? That's twin flames, divine counterparts, high level soulmates, love interest, whatever you want to define it as. It's just a definition. What it really means is that you are separated currently from your person or the person you think is your person. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to tune into the collective that is in the space of separation, and we're going to see what the energies are there for them. I'm not like other readers. I don't give you a crazy story. We look at the energies around you, and we look at how we're going to move from whatever energies that you're in into the energies that are more conducive for you finding the proper energies that are available to you. So let's start with our first card here. And remember, this is a collective reading, so please like, follow, share, and subscribe, and take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And so we have the first card is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So there's going to be some sort of a transformation within this this connection that is in separation currently. So we're going to see what the cards are going to tell us about this transformation that Spirit seems to be highlighting today. That's just the general energy. And so let's see what else is going on within this connection. And for those of you just joining, this is a love in separation reading for the collective that is in separation from their love interest, person, soulmate, twin flame, however you want to label it, right? So Spirit is telling us right now that you're seeing a lot of synchronicities, right? A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So many of you are seeing those synchronicities, whether that's a 111 or a 222 or your person's name, they're going to be showing up, right? Spirit's saying that this is someone from a past life. So it may not be your current person you think of. It may be somebody that you've known in a past life. And Spirit's saying that this is a really strong attraction, right? So these are really positive energies so far. And last but not least, on this deck here, we've got the yin yang card. And the yin yang card is like the twin flame card. And I always caution my viewers around labeling it as a twin flame because twin flames are generally a trap. The whole twin flame program as we know it now is a way to keep you stuck by keeping you cycling within a lot of trauma responses, and many of you just don't heal from it. If you healed from it, it would be great because then you would move past that person because you guys have a contract to keep each other stuck. But most people don't heal through it, and you've got to heal through it and truly heal through it, which means connect to self and release whatever that trauma is that you have within that person. Usually they're like a handler. And so let's see what other energies are. What we want is we want that one that's in a frequency match with us, which means that it's going to be a lot smoother of a connection, and it's also going to be no connection is going to be without challenges. However, it's not going to be that toxic up and down, constant separation cycles, keeping you stuck. You want to move past that. And you will once you start going in within and healing. And so with that, cards are having some fun with us today, but they're really good cards. So Spirit's saying that for whatever that person's coming in, you're going to have to give them the benefit of a doubt, right? You may not be somebody you think is your person. However, let's see what the rest of these cards are showing us. Spirit is saying that you're going to potentially have a workplace romance. You're being guided, right? And again, if you look at the synchronicities guided, it's the same thing. We're getting double confirmation that you're being guided to this. The love language is going to be acts of service. And so we're also getting, as you see here with past lives, right? We've got to rekindle here. So you're definitely getting back together with somebody from a past life. It could be the person you're thinking of. It could be another person that you're not aware of, which is why you got to give it the benefit of the doubt. You've got to be open to what's coming in. And again, more confirmation, twin flame recognition, and twin flame union. I mean, it just doesn't get more beautiful than that. And like I say, what you want to do is concentrate on the fact that there's a past life person coming in, somebody who's in a high frequency match with you, and at the same time, it's a union card. And you can't, like I say, you can't get better than those energies. So let's see how we're going to get to those energies, because like everything, nothing comes without some challenges. And let's see what's going on. Let's see if we see challenges, or do we see something that's more conducive to saying, hey, this is just coming in, and rejoice, and hallelujah, and all that stuff. We don't know yet. Let's see. But these, if you see so far, every one of these cards are stacked over here. For those of you who are new to the read, everything here is energies you want to get to. Everything is here is where you are, and everything over here is what I call the hamster wheel of karma, which is keeping you stuck. And so let's see what energies we have, and let's see where the board fills in. So, Spirit, what do we have for this connection and separation? And let's see, got a card that kind of got stuck in there that didn't belong, but let's see why it's there. And let's pull the energies out. So this card got stuck where it didn't belong, but let's see why. And we have an unseen bond. The bonds remain strong even in absence, waiting for a sense of connection, right? And that's probably more confirmation that, you have this very strong bond, this connection. This is a very high level connection coming in. But what's holding you back, right? Overwhelmed. Many of you have been feeling overwhelmed. Many of you have felt you need some space from everybody. You've got to move on for this past person, right? New chapter. It's time to get to that new chapter. And I'm going to move it here because you got to move on, right? You got to release this. That absence, I feel like a part of me is missing. You've got to release that absence because you have to transform that into this. And runner, I don't want to run anymore. And so you don't want that runner anymore. You don't want it. Like I say, this is where we say the twin flame, it's a trap. You don't want to get into a place where the person is always running and we're always afraid. You want a person in here that's in here solid. And so let's see what the blocks are within that connection. So let's see, because we got huge positive energies here. Got a few little things that are kind of holding you back, but you can release those if you set the intention to let go, truly let go of everything that's holding you back, and just worry about yourself. And as you do that, right here is right here. It's reaching you. You're within touching space. So let's see. There's an overwhelming number of energy for it. So let's see what's going on here, Spirit. What are the blocks that are keeping us in this collective? So I'm not taking the whole dump, Spirit. I'm not taking the entire thing. I know there's a lot of people here, but all right. So we've got two blocks. We're going to focus on these two blocks. So first one is not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. And so this is how you transform things. You need to have an honest conversation, explaining your side of whatever it is and understanding what the other person's side is. Conversation is a two-way street, but you have to be clear, you have to be honest, you have to be vulnerable. And if you're afraid of somebody walking away because you said something, the key is don't say it in a not kind way, but you need to be clear about what your needs are. And you have to listen to when they say they have needs, and maybe you're not meeting them either and walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. And this comes with communication, right? And be vulnerable, allow, listen, respond, don't react. And so those are your blocks. So that's not hard blocks to get rid of. Just learning how to be open. So these are pretty easy ones to solve for everybody who is listening. That's making it in this awareness of what it is that you need and how do you get from this hamster wheel of karma of constantly cycling in the same space and expecting something to change. You've got to pivot. You got to open. You got to be vulnerable. You got to open up your heart, and you can get to this beautiful, beautiful energy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, as soon as I find the deck, we're going to go look and see what advice our higher self from the future is going to give us to help us get out of that energy. It's really not what we want at this moment, and into the energy of this beautiful energy, this union, this past life person, twin flame, if you want to call it that. And so Spirit, give me, just give it a nice shuffle here. Give me what it is that we need to do, the ones that are watching right now, to get to that place of union, that person, that passion. What do we need to do for that, Spirit? And Spirit's giving us one card, and Spirit's saying life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not in it just to win. So Spirit's saying it's going to take a little time here. This is our hint of time, and we're going to do a timing one. I think I'm going to pull one more card too, see if one more, I feel there's one more card that wants to come out, Spirit. You want to give me that card? Two more. All right. And so Spirit saying everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. So Spirit, so your higher self is saying that, just meet people with the energy, with the frequency of love, and you're going to find that person. Let your true colors show so your tribe knows how to find you. And this comes back to this, right? Be yourself. Get into that space of knowing who, what you are, and this will come. And so let's see what the timing looks like, because these energies are really, really nice. Let's see how, what's the potential. And remember, when we talk about timing, right, timing is fluid. It can change in the now moment to the now moment. And every now moment has another decision that changes it. So we're just looking at a probability as, if you stay on your course right now, you pay attention to what's being said here, now that it's major awareness, what is the potential for that union, Spirit? Can you tell us when? And Spirit's saying just around the corner. So, and usually I expected that answer. They're not going to tell us a date because it sets up expectations. When we have expectations, what happens? We always turn expectations into disappointments because we've put so much energy on the expectation that when it doesn't come, and why doesn't it come? Because we've pushed it away because we're expecting it. So we just need to allow it just around the corner. It's close to you. Get out of this space, get into this space, and really, get here. Twin flame union, the rekindle, the yin yang, right? Past life love. Let's get to that space. With that, a beautiful, beautiful read today. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Also, if you are looking for your own personal reading, one's a little bit more tuned. This is a collective read, so it reads for a whole lot of people, within my collective. And so, if you're looking for a little bit more personal guidance, I do have private reads. Just reach out for that. I also do personal light language healing in case you're, really ready to step into your spirituality a little bit more. You really want to heal. You want to get rid of some major past life traumas and areas where you're stuck with. You can reach out for that as well. Probably going to pin in the comments over the next couple days, just like a little menu of services. So for anybody who does want to reach out, otherwise visit my channel if you're watching on TikTok or Instagram. Visit my YouTube channel, Silver Fox Spiritual. That's where I have all my light language healings. I've got over 500 of them, and they're all for free. So you can try it out and see if that's something that you resonate with. And for all those watching on TikTok, if my TikTok account gets destroyed again, which it did the last time, you can always find me on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual Readings, or on Instagram, Silver Fox Spiritual, so that I have a few backup places where you'll see this read if I have to recreate my account again. So put your notifications on. I do a lot of lives on TikTok where I am answering questions, and as my other channels get a little bit more popular, I'm going to move into some lives there as well. But TikTok really has a great live platform. So with that, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for taking 15 minutes of your day, and we'll see you at the next read. Cheers.